guess what I got? Look, my hands are holding the camera. So what does that mean? I finally got a camera stand. So it's Rosa Heart. I got to show off. This is where we were. Now, I'm still learning how to use this thing. It took me a while to get the lock to work on the stand. Besides that, we got a stand. We're able to. Oh, I even have a bag for the stand. Will I ever put the stand away? Probably not. With me doing recording, it probably just end up being never put in that bag ever again. Because I know me. You know, you wound me where Jack's blade could not. Something flashes in Jack's eyes as she raises her sword again. Steady raise as June rushes at him with her sword. Their swords clash again. I wonder. Karma, your back's open. Arms turn and Jack taps him on the shoulder and laughs along. I did it. A single hit. It looks like you have a weakness too, Karma. Yeah, me. No, it wasn't a weakness. It was lack of sleep catching up with me. Why did he even listen to me? He told Jack the other day that it was turned to only listen and watch the most important things. Alright, practice is over for now. I see Jack Jill acts coming for his practice and walks to the corner to have a drink. I should probably head back to the tram soon, but there's something I want to see first. On our way, Jill has a sudden nod to Jack. She pauses to say something to him and then looks at me, nosing my burn curtain. I just meant was a good swordsman. Karma is. I have seen him fight, and Karma is a good swordman. There's no doubt about it. Yet, is practicing with him really so special? He is fast on his feet and quick with his reactions. He's a unexpected person to train under. Even better than most of the commons in the palace. I can second that. Even better than Rods. Remember him? The first commander we trained under, the one that pushed slow learning with extra exercises. You always had to do more exercise than I did. Something about you being disgust. I watched the way you swung your sword, and it made sure you didn't hurt yourself. You've always been overprotective. Well, They both suddenly stopped to look at Kerm, who smiled shy on the other side. Why does he have to look on his face? Well, that's a sign we can't keep the conversation waiting. Jack shakes his head. His expression snaps back into something more serious. Right. The two exchange quick farewells before Jill waves and steps out of the clearing, leaving Jack with Karma. You're in a dress today? Are you two really so armed to hurt me when I'm in a dress, or are you worried about ruining it? No. It's just so strange. You move so well, even in a long dress. But yes, Jill did men almost step on it once. Impossible. I am the picture of elegance. Of course, sir. Karma shrugs Jack's comment off. The two ready their swords, getting right in practice. Jill has taken over Jack's party now, so Jill can get in practice time. So, Jack, have you told Jill yet? No. The conversation that Karma always has with Jack is real reason I stay behind to watch them practice. I understand why Jack answers Karma's question if doing so makes him so depressed. Will you ever say anything to her, Jack? Why don't you just confess to her already? Carmen leads a easy hit on Jack, who sighs in response. Whenever Jack thinks about Jill, he gets distracted. I do not understand his feelings at all, but I see him remain quiet and frustrates me. Jill's talent and pose, I never could be good enough for her. Will never win a woman's heart if you do not compliment her looks as well, Jack. She's pretty too, beautiful, and then there's me. Aren't they both nice? Haven't they been training together for a long time? Just say something. Well, you ever do is talk about her. Even Karma says your conversation is lacking because she's always on your mind. So just tell her if she does not like you back, then that's it. If she doesn't like me back, confessions are hard, Princess. Very tedious. You are the one saying that because your drama's about everything. The nature of love is drama, darling. But enough I'm chatting, sir. Let us continue our training. I end up staying longer than I intend to. By the time I can return to town, Jack and Karma are wrapping up for the night. I had a question for Karma, so I waited till Jack leaves before I approached him. You still here, Princess? Why were you seeking out alone time with me by any chance? I had enough of every day when we run errands. I just have a question for you. You always come to the right place. What can I do for you, Princess Rose? You ask Jack the same question every time you train, and he always tells you he cannot confess. Karma nods in acknowledgement, but his attention is on his sword. He inspects carefully, but shields it. It frustrates me. You're frustrated? That look of his always annoys me. Oh my. It is annoying. Did you want to ask me why he doesn't confess because you're so frustrated? Yes. I suppose after 2 months, I do know a bit better. You do not know anything about me, and I do know anything about Karma either. Confessing isn't easy, dear Rose. Surely you must realize that the possible reaction is a sign of desperation. But if you never ask, you'll never get an answer, and the stress worrying stays with you and ruins everything. Why are you staring at me? It's that reason you're so blunt, Princess. Blunt. You are far more blunt than I am. Princess Rose, you truly are amazing. You're as sharp as a knife blade. I am not amused. What matter of operation, darling? He really is insuffocated. and yet I still come to him for advice. This fun part of confession is possible of rejection. Can you imagine loving someone and then finding out that they do not feel the same way about you? Sweetheart, I've hit on a lot of guys. Half the guys I've hit on are gay. So I'm used to rejection by now. And surprisingly, for me, personally, it doesn't hurt me. I guess I've gotten way too used to rejection, it just doesn't hurt me anymore. Or I'm just that kind of person. Because I like making friends, and I don't usually get hurt by rejection that easy. Except for one guy in my life. And till this day, I still hit on that guy. And I know why. Because I really do like him. More than any other guy I've ever hit on. My thought shifts to the king, my chest tights. Princess Rose. Karma reached out a hand to brush a side of a hair out of my face. I slap it away without realizing his hand slowly pulls back a gentle sigh. I apologize, Princess. No, I can't imagine. No. Loving someone and finding out they do not feel the same way. I always knew, the father never loved me. Me understanding it is different. It's different from what Karma is referring to. Besides, I no longer hold any love in my heart for the king. I have already given up my hopes on him. Right. It is a good thing you haven't exposed a rejection love, Princess. It is one of the worst feelings. Karma asks to be alone, so I returned to travel by myself that night. I do not know why I agreed to this when nothing changed. Today I am once again out in town with Karma, running errands. Since we have been partners, he insists on me coming with him every day. Why do you need a new dress? Because a lady needs all kinds of dresses in her clothes. Color is key when you make a good impression. Why would you want to make a good impression on people in a I don't know this word. That word. Right there. This word. I don't know it. Is a same word again. Is meaning to control you. It does not exist to be flattering. Oh, darling dear, I wear the disguise. Wait, it's disguise. There's a word showing up again. And I just realized now. Bonk. To stop the curse from working on people. It's not really meant to concern anyone, but the fact that I am a man. Being doubtful on by a married woman or by a woman in love with another man is exceptionally terrible. It caused really the power. Karma leads me over to the dress store. Another conversation paused when he goes to the store owner to give a certificate for a new dress. When we leave, Karma says going on some place to reward me for all my hard work. You're treating me? Why wouldn't I, darling? You have been helping me for a while now. What is this feeling? Gratitude? Carmen does not owe me for everything I've done for him, so why I feel like this? You know, it'd be much easier for you just to help me carry bags. Oh, there, let's buy one of those cupcakes. Carmen cuts through my suggestion easily. Does he really dislike working so much that he'd rather pay me off for helping him? Carmen takes me to a stand showing all kinds of cupcakes. There are some coloring fountains, other fancy decorations. Some are exceptionally eye-catching, like a bright blue cupcake decoration with little stars. Any catch your fancy, ladies? All of them, actually. Also, I do not think eating them all would be a good idea for my diet. What do you think, Princess? We share one? I turn back to a cupcake when I realize big enough to share between two people. Am I choosing one for myself or one for Carmen would like? I guess he is treating me, but the two cupcakes that caught my eye. One is a tiny little... I hit the stand. One has a tiny creature sitting on top of a flossing. It seems like a little lizard of sorts, though its strange color reminds me of Carmen's dress. The other cupcake is designed with little white chocolate pearls. Those pearls are small and somehow cute, but Carmen might like the other cupcake. So, between those two, which would you like, Rose? The one with the pearls? I don't like either one. Why can't there be one with the roses designed on it? I am so addicted with myself. Or flowers. Or maybe one with hearts on it. That'd be cute. Ooh, better yet, a little kitty design on it. Kitties are awesome. Kitty! Though then I probably wouldn't be able to eat it because it has a cute kind of kitty face on it. What kind of cupcakes would you guys like? Is the question of the day. I'm good with the pearl one. I'll have this one. Princess, I do not know you like such cute things. Though, that's precious, darling. I hope he does not tease me about this later. Let's go enjoy this somewhere else, shall we? Carmen leads me into the middle of the palace, and the two of us find a table. He walks off to get a fork and a knife before returning and handing a set to me. Do we really need a knife and a fork to eat a cupcake? So before we got your dress, you described me with a cupcake. We are talking about your curse. We are? I'm not a interesting topic. I'm glad that we got off that target, to be honest. Why don't you want to talk about it? You have your secrets just as I do, Princess. But the whole point of partnering up is helping each other with our curse. Princess, you want to help me? Only because it's necessary I help him, and so he can help me. I haven't made any progress helping you, though. You said you would provide me with opportunities. I'm not very good at that, am I? I'm sorry, Princess. Well, I don't think I've done anything for you either. But Princess, you've been helping me for the last few weeks. Whether or not it's an opportunity, but you are still good company. Good company. No one has ever told me that before. That they only charmed me for being difficult to speak with. Carmen starts cutting the cupcake with a knife, setting through the frosting and cake with ease. I definitely never seen such renowned manners for a simple dessert. What was your life like before you got cursed, Princess? I have no need telling you anything. I'm just giving you a point. No, it's not necessary, but I am curious. Would I be a good deed in telling him? I don't think so. How about we trade off for a fact? For a fact. Okay. You give me a story today, and I'll give you one tomorrow. Deal! What makes you think I'm interested in your life? You just asked for it. Well, you keep asking me about my curse. One, because we working on breaking our curse. Okay then, we won't talk about the past or any secrets. We can talk about this cupcake instead. What? Why does he insist of changing the topic? Can we please get back to the subject at hand? Yes, this cupcake. If you insist on sharing a story for a story, then I will tell you something about me. Oh? You don't seem the type to want to share. I normally do not see any reason for sharing things about my past. No. Mother once told me that to turn in someone else has a weakness. But more than that, I always worry about the others would judge me. No one has ever wanted to listen to me. I know enough about others' opinions of me to know that they think I am one at fault always. I won't judge you, Princess. I mean, I won't judge you for not what to say anything to me. I do say nothing to you after all. A story for a story, that's a deal, right? I expect you to keep it, or rather a fact for a fact. It's not like I have to tell him everything, just something about myself. I'll tell you about my life at the palace. It's not as if it's a secret, though I doubt Carmen would understand. Even since Mother died, the palace has been a cold place. Why is the surprise? It's because you see Ems and Rod and assume we all are a big happy family. I do have to admit that Prince M seems quite gentle. Prince Rod is quiet, but he seems like an honorable man. When I saw you and the princess at the dress store, Princess M seemed very nice. Is she not? Her kindness is frontal at best. She tries far too hard for it to be genuine. Her innocence, and I've never wanted to be friends with her. The king took a second wife after my mother died, and as if she never mattered to him. Carmen is silent and continues, and I continue talking. My emotions lose my tongue, and I meant to stop there, but the words kept coming. The only one of ever showed me any affection in the palace was my mother. The king never paid much attention to me in the first place, but he treats Rod and Ems far better than he has ever treated me. What was your mother like? All of my fond memories of her, she was always with me in the palace, teaching me right from wrong. She taught me how to not show weakness, who to speak with. Who to speak with. Needing conversations useless. People are awfully very likely leading you astray, though was the reason I never saw any reason to speak with the townsfolk. Will you judge me as everyone else does? No, Princess, I'm not judging you. I'm just a little sad. Sad? Why would you be sad? It sounds like you lived a empty life. It's not an empty life, but it sounds like if your mother separated you from everyone. Yeah, totally true on that one. It wasn't as if the town folks would have accepted me anyhow. Mother said they were not to be trusted. Princess, about your mother. I will not hear you speak ill of my mother. No, I only have a question about your mother. Karma coughed, and I paused to stare at him as he clears his voice. What is it? This. Oh, gods. I hear the change in me. His voice is lower, and far lower. The soft gentleman's gone. Carmen's put his hand, throat, and grumbles. Carmen's voice is tense, on edge, sounds unspeakable male. It always wondered how he is able to change his voice, but I always forget to ask him about it. What happened to your voice? Oh, it's Miss Karma. I turned to see a young market girl approach us. She looked at Karma, Lord. I always wanted to speak with you, Miss Karma, ever since you complimented my dress one time in the dress store. Your dress is lovely today, as always, Miss Karma. Karma? Miss Karma, are you okay? I'm quite fine. I cannot help but giggle as the girl takes a step back, looking shocked by Karma's now deep voice. Karma's curse again is his deep voice, before forcing a bright smile on his face. Excuse me, I'm feeling under the weather. I've noticed that he is trying to change the pitch of his voice, but the highness is only annoying rather than smoothing now. Oh, I'm sorry. Karma turns to me only, but I am too amused to offer any sort of assistance. What is it, Miss Karma? Karma smiles forced, and his eyes are glaring at me. I laugh once again, but not able to help myself. His expression softened, but only slightly. I could tease him, or... well, I've been feeling it. I haven't got any of those things, so it doesn't matter. So we know we're getting the bad ending at the end of this. Because we haven't been able... But I still want to see how many things I can get. I'm gonna... Oh my god. Tease Karma or not to tease Karma. Ah! These options are so hard. Why is it so hard to impress Karma? Okay, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Alright, by myself. Guess! I need a guess. One of these times. Oh my goodness, I don't know what to do. I wanted to tease him, but I also feel like I shouldn't tease him. I'm teasing Karma. He obviously wants me to leave, but I cannot help myself. Miss Karma, do you wish you would say... I do wish you would say something. At the very least, you should thank the girl for her compliment. Oh no, it's quite alright. Come on, Karma, you're usually the most charming person on the street. Thank you. He sounds like he's... Oh, I got it right! I am supposed to tease him! Oh my goodness! I don't care, even if I got the bad ending, I am so happy if I got that one right. Oh yeah! Sounds like he's going to die now. I cannot help but start laughing again. The small noise on Karma's face seems to disappear completely. Leaving. He takes my hand and curtsies politely to the girl as he pulls me away. Karma, you sound sick. It's running out. Running out? The potion that perfume makes for me. I must have been talking too much. You talk too much? Karma puts a finger to his lips as we stroll to town, shakes his head and making it clear that he wouldn't speak to me until later. When we arrive to the trail, it's already dark. Karma pauses and turns to me. What? You have a nice smile, Princess. Princess Rose? I'm glad I could make you laugh. Well, of course I laughed. You sounded ridiculous. It's worth sounding ridiculous just to see you smile. You and Rumple are really the same. Your compliment doesn't faze him. His smile widened as he leaves the room. I'm glad I could make you laugh. I couldn't get those words out of my head, even though I am supposed to be resting for the night. I think I should go see Karma if he's practicing with Jack or Jill. I leave my room and go down to the reception room. Gloria and Perfume let me go in the forest at night alone now since they know that I'm meeting up with Karma. Perfume is in the living room tonight reading a book. I always told reading in the dark was bad for your eyes. Oh, Princess, I didn't see you there. I noticed that she closed the book and I could see reading the cover. She's reading Cinderella. That's my fairy tale curse. The Great War was caused by the fairy tales, right? Yes, that's right. And yet you're reading one. The curses are based off the fairy tales after all. But why are you reading Cinderella? My curse is nothing like the fairy tale and it's refuting. True, but the morals remain the same. In order to become Cinderella, you must be good like her. Cinderella has everything ahead to her by a fairy tale, and it had everything taken away. Princess, have you truly had everything taken away from you? Compared to what I used to have, what have you might as well have nothing. You have friendship and people who enjoy your company. No, it's the travel enjoys my company. Are you sure about that, Princess? I think you have difficult trusting. We are all here, like you. Like me? Why would you like me? You became like family here. I haven't even been here for that long. It doesn't matter. Everyone here at the Martian is family. Family. You're saying that everyone at the Martian is like family. Princess, you're the one of my boarders. You're more than just a regular here. You live here with us. Like I said, you're family. I speak more with the people here than I speak to my own family. In the palace I always was alone. The person I only could speak with was Francis. Are you going to watch Karma's practice? I nod in response. Be safe, Princess. As I headed the door, I recalled what happened earlier today. Perfume. Oh, what is the potion you make for Karma? You mean the potion that makes change his voice? He begs me to help him when he first done his Karma made a beautiful woman, but he did not think the illusion was complete without a kind voice. You know how picky he is. Something else on your mind, Princess? Karma hides his curse, but you mostly know of Khan for breaking it, don't you? Perfume does not answer. Or are you always keeping it a secret? Princess Rose, everyone likes to talk about their curse. I think it would be better if you ask Karma directly. I just don't understand why he won't tell me everything when I am trying to help him. Just as you think think your good deeds are difficult, there is also something Karma's curse that he can't come to terms with. I put my hand on my necklace around my neck. I still haven't performed any good deeds. Can I really do this? I'm going now. I walk out the front door and into the forest. I decided to not think about all of this, at least not until later. It wasn't Cloak and my secrets. Mother, I went in town today. Oh, I told you not to go in town. Did Father take you? He told me that it would be fun. And was it? No. Everyone looked angry at me, but I don't know why. I told you before, haven't I? Dear one, the town folks are jealous of you. Jealous? They are bitter, and they lots in life they became that they will seek to use you for your stance. You cannot trust them, Rose. You cannot trust anyone but me. Trust others will only lead to heartbreak, Rose. You need only trust me, because I will never hurt you. And I feel sorry for me. I've been at the Martian for a couple weeks now, and I still haven't managed to do a single good deed. Jesus, Karma, what's wrong with you? I swear I've done a good deed faster than this in Rod's side story. How dare you make me wait so long? Today I went to town with Watson to buy a green store perfume. The two of us have been very quiet, which is uncareable for Watson. Princess, what? Did Karma explain why he wasn't coming with you today? Princess, does Watson not like my company? Is that why he is asking why he had to fill in for Karma? He said he was tired. Oh. Watson turned his head, his eyes drawn and confusing. The town feels different today. It does. I feel like as people are watching us. How can you tell? With practice, I have a lot of eyes on me when I'm doing my puppets shows, after all. Even before that, then I was used to being watched, I guess. Before you were cursed, why? Well, it's more complicated as an adult, I guess. Adult, alright. You have the Neverland curse. You remember? Yes, I have the Neverland curse. I told you that it was in the travels once. That sucks as a child when you should be a man. Right, a little inconvenience. I've gotten used to it. Watson is much more straightforward about his curse than Karma. The two of us go into the store when we have the little cup that Preview asked us to buy. After I pay, Watson and mine picks up the bag. He helps and nice for a change. I have become so accustomed to carrying my own bags. So have you made any progress on your good deeds? You can see from my necklace that I have not. But you have changed. I still don't see how I changed at all. Karma hasn't taught me anything about doing good deeds. Sometimes in order to do a good deed, you need to realize things about yourself first. Maybe Karma is not bad at helping you with that. He is selfish, fanboys, and acts as if the world revolves around him. Does it? But you still are partners with him. I am. I am okay with Karma's company. Most of the people judge and shooed me away. But Karma hasn't done that, and he's even managed to enjoy my company. I've become more turned to him. Oh, Princess. One's eyes lit up, and I see him point ahead to a crowd of people gathering around the center of the floor. One standing in the middle of the ground. telling people fortunes. Should we stay and go see if we could get our fortunes told? Come on! The crowd around the woman only grows larger till nearly half of the palace was been taken up. I found myself pushing around the crowd as Carmen tries to fall. As I try to follow Walton. The crowd is different though. It's no time at all. I've lost him. Walton! I call for him, but I do not see him over the dozens of people in front of me. I'll have to wait for him at the outskirts of the crowd. He should be able to find me. I made my way to the crowd at the edge of the alleyway. But Walton still did not appear. The 10 minutes go by, and I couldn't walk back in the crowd when I hear a voice behind me. Are you looking for someone, madam? I felt someone grab my hand. I slapped them away and take a step back. When I turn, I find a man standing behind me in the alleyway. Didn't mean to startle you. What do you want? I want to help you return to the palace, Princess Rose. Everyone step back and do not trust them. You know who I am. I do, Princess. I can lead you back to the palace. Who are you? Someone who works for the king. Yeah, let's just step back again. But the king does not remember who I am. The only people who remember me are the witches, the fairies, and those with curses. So, exactly is this man. You're lying. Princess, why would I ever lie to you? Now, come on. I'm sure everyone at the palace will be happy to see you. The man grabs my hand roughly and begins to try to pull me through the alley. Guess we're going forward then. I tried to scream, but the man caps of his free hand on my mouth. Crowds gets farther from us. No one can see us in the shadows. Princess, I swear on my word, I'll bring you back to the palace. No, I'm going to fight. I have to fight back. Maybe I can still draw attention to people. I tried to swarm my way out of the man's arms, but it did not work. His chuckle at me until I elbow him in the stomach. For a few moments, I am free. I run, but it's too soon. The man grabs me again with the same grab over my mouth and puts an nose to stop me from screaming. You're a real feisty one, aren't ya? I feel like I might faint. In one last attempt to get free, I tugged at the man's hand with my own and managed to shift just enough to bite down on it. Ouch! The man screams in pain. His grasp finally loosens. I can hear the him curse as I run away from him. A few minutes later, I realize I have gone in the wrong direction. As soon as I come to a dead end in the alleyway, I can hear the man running up behind me. What is this I see before me? I look up to see Carmen standing on the rooftop right above us in his yard holding a sword, a button grin on his face. Madam, you might hurt yourself playing with swords. You might want to put that down. What's this, sir? Do you feel threatened by me? You should. Carmen jumps down from the building and raises his sword in front of him. His eyes are angry. His earlier impression falls away. Anyone that attacks a lady has to pay for the crime. Carmen rushes forward, moving faster than I can see. Even in his long dress, the gun and sword caused the man fall backwards, losing his grip on me. I stepped back from the man hold and watched Carmen point his sword at the man's neck. Now, I have a sword and you do not. Do you really want to test your luck, sir? This isn't worth it. The man runs off, leaving me alone with Carmen in the alleyway. What's this? You were a lot cockier just a few moments ago. I breathe out as grief flowed over me. Princess! Hans approached me from where the man had ran. So, did you meet the crowd poured on your way here? I bumped into a man who looked as if he was running from death. Oh my, I feel oddly accomplished. Carmen and Watson's voice become fade, and in my vision blurs. I suddenly light on my feet. All I am from earlier has disappeared into thin air. I feel tired. Princess! Before I could collapse, arms pulled me back up. Rest easy, Princess Rose. I close my eyes and fall into dark blackness. When I woke up, Anne is setting a tray of food down on my bedside table. She does not notice I rise slowly from my bed. Anne? Oh, Princess, you are up. We were worried about you. Lady Dora and Lady Prather said that we just out because of shock, but still, how long have I been asleep? A few hours, Princess. Don't worry about your chores for now. Lady Dora said that if you feel better later, you can and use Mr. Broom. Just thinking about using Mr. Broom gives me a headache. Where are Carmen and Watson? Watson is searching the town, looking for the man that captured you. And Karma? I think he might be in his room, Princess. He's got home so he's resting a little bit. If he has home tonight, then that must mean he resting this morning too. How did he know I needed help? Do you need anything, Princess? No, I am good. No, I'm going to visit Karma. What? To thank him? However he knew, if Karma hasn't been there, thing would not have ended so well. Yes. That's sweet, Princess. Oh, Lady Durham wants to talk to you about what happened when you were feeling up to it. Okay. I waited till Anne leaves the room before I follow after her. It's only after I exit the room that I realize I do not know where Karma's room is. Anne must have assumed that I already knew, with us being partners after all. It's fine. I do not need Anne's assistance for this. I can find Karma's room on my own. It takes some time, but I eventually find the room that his name's on the door, in carefully foreign letters. It suits him. I swung open the door without thinking to knock. Oops. I expected to find Karma laying on the bed, but instead he's staring in front of the mirror, changing his clothes. Oops. I'm sorry, Karma. I didn't mean to. Princess? Oh. I do not think I've ever seen a shirtless man before. You have a tattoo. Oh, indeed. He turns to me and realizes that he's standing just in his pants hits me hard in the stomach. My face in grin unfortunately warms. Why are you just standing there? Put your clothes on. And then I noticed the large tattoo on his chest. It's a rose shaped by many vines. I stare at it for a few moments before Carmen puts a hand there to conceal it. It's rude to come into a lady's room unannounced, you know. Sure, lady. Carmen slipped his usual dress on casually on his head and approaches me. I feel like it'd be easier to put it on the shirt. I stepped back without realizing Carmen raised an eyebrow, then smiled at me mysteriously. It is a familiar look, but it rattles me more that it has been before. My princess, you are so red as a tomato. Are you alright? No, I'm not red. Does this man always need to point out the obvious? I'm fine. There's no need to shout, darling. What did you come here for? To see the beautiful Karma. Does everything always have to revolve around you? Well, you are breaking into my room. I'm barely able to say sigh. Well, I crossed my arms and frowned at him. The smell was making it harder to get my next words out. I came here to thank you. Do my ears deceive you? What did you say, princess? Princess, thank you for saving me. I saw you fighting back. That was very adorable attempt. You saw me? Yes, as you were coming to the end of the alleyway. But I didn't manage to escape. It doesn't matter, princess. You certainly made an effort. But I disagree. You are quite welcome, princess. It was my pleasure. You should leave. Wait, what? I turned to leave, but Karma grabs my hand before pulling me back. But princess, don't you owe me something? What? So Karma was expecting something in return after all. I should have known. I think you owe me an apology. You did come into my room unannounced after all. What's he talking about? Since you broke into my room, I demand you to help me with my makeup. Then I will forgive you for trespassing. Your makeup? Yes, darling. I thought you were resting before you are going to perform tonight. Resting? Nonsense. I have much to do. My makeup early was so messy that I washed my face in order to reply it. I cannot believe I'm going to agree to this. Fine. Ah, what a splendid day today. Come on, princess, let's just buy a mirror. Oh, how about not? I don't know how to apply makeup. Karma, wait. I don't know how to do makeup. I don't wear any. Karma, please don't make me do this. Rosa Hart does not know how to do this. Oh, you're gonna hate me later. Karma pulls me over to a mirror when I can see both of our faces revealed. He's frightened of makeup on the dress beside him. I do not even care that much for my appearance. Why am I helping with Karma with his makeup? Oh, good, Rose. You're on my side. Karma, we don't know how to do makeup. Karma! Now, which feature of the face do you think is most important? Highlight, princess. None? What? What are your eyes attached to most on the person's face when you laugh, when they smile? Why is he asking for my opinion? Something so trivial. If someone was smiling, the first feature I would look at on their face would be, well, if they're smiling, their lips, right? Dips to Karma's lips. Why do I feel like I'm walking into a trap? The lips? My princess, I don't think I heard you say that you look at my lips when I smile. I did not say that. Oh, but you did. And princess, I do believe you are blushing. Even though Karma never said he referring to his features, I thought about his lips anyway. The thought made my heart flop, though I did not say I did why. Anyway, I agree. Those eyes are important. A smile is quite as brilliant without the lips. Well, you said a smile, so I figured, well, since they're smiling, you'd look at their lips, you know. Don't ask me, Karma, I don't do makeup. I don't do makeup, Karma. Please stop torturing us and trying to make me figure out how to apply makeup on you. I don't know how. I've done my own makeup before. Or because I've had to torture myself because I was, for a reason that happened in school. If you want the story, tell me, and then I'll tell the story. Without the lips, I tried to imagine a smile without the lips and shuddered. Sorry, princess, I misspoke. Try to then imagine from your mind. Anyway, I'll let you choose the order of things. Fine. Just don't make me look like a clown, princess. I know how much you like to tease me, but I don't need to get out of here quickly today. If you need to leave quickly, you should do your own makeup yourself. And miss the opportunity to have you help me? Nonsense. You're making a mistake, Karma. I've never done makeup in my life. Ugh. This is not going to turn out well. I am the worst person at applying makeup. I do know. Don't ask the person who doesn't wear makeup. I am horrible at this. If I can, I'll help you with your hair some other time. That way you can do yourself in beautiful. Ouch. Karma, just ouch. My hair is perfectly fine and down. I like it straight. Karma. Ever think of that? I always put an effort into my hair, as mother always said, too important of looks in a princess. But I've never refined a compliment on my hairstyle before. Carmen gives me his makeup slice and then start layering the color on his face. When the close I can't imagine, but I carefully inspect each one of his features. I do not think I'll ever did something like this with mother. You know, princess, I don't think I deserve your thank you. I pause and raise eyebrow at him. What? You've been helping me for a while, and I've been help you with your curse at all. What I did today was just confident. I heard you went into town with Lawson, so I followed you too. I only happened to catch what happened in the alleyway. You managed to see, even when there were many people, other people who didn't. I have good eyes, probably. It is not like you to be so humble. Rose, I am once again offended. And why were you following us in the first place? You said you were tired to go in town yourself. I was worried. It was strange not accompanying you today. Worried? Why would you be worried? Carmen looks puzzled for a few moments. He glanced at himself in the mirror, and then shrugs. Indeed, Watson mentioned something about feeling watched. Is there something that Watson and Carmen are watching out for that I am not? Carmen closed his eyes a moment, and I took the opportunity to dust his eyes with eyeshadow. He does not seem to mind. Good luck. Princess, you have spoken about what happened. You haven't spoke about what happened today with Dylan or Prayerful, have you? No, not yet. You came to thank me first. Yes? Oh. Carmen fell inside, and I kept working, sweeping blushes on his high cheekbones. Which brush? What kind of brush? Princess, do you know anything about the man who tried to drag you away today? He said, something about wanting to take me back to the palace? No, he said only that he works for the king. Who were telling me he would take me back at the palace. I wonder how he recognized you. I was wondering that myself. How curious and alarmed. The only ones who should pose a problem at this time are the witches. Witches? What do you think they do with me? Well, I only meant the witches are the only ones who see through owning curses. So that man spoke with a witch? It's possible. But why? Why would the witch want me back at the palace? Or was the man trying to lead me somewhere else? I suppose either way, the man couldn't have wanted to bring me back to the palace for a good reason. It's possible that a witch gave a command and strive for you, but then why would Carmen stop talking and looked up at me, something like sympathy? Well, I have to go now. Peace, guys.